Okay, I don't know how many people have been waiting for this particular video, but yes, we are back with the Pokemon tier lists. Alright, we are moving on to Generation 4. I have done so far Generation 1, Generation 2, and Generation 3. If you haven't seen any of those, bro, I don't know what you're doing in this video. Well, actually, finish this video, go back, watch those videos, give your boy a subscribe, like, all them good things. But we're moving on to Generation 4, okay? The train moves. Here we go. This is the tier list that we've been using thus far. Goated, S, A, Mid, C, D, and F. And now we are going to see what we got with Generation 4, starting out with, well, simple as cool beans is the starters. Turtwig, almost forgot. By the way, gotta remind people that, okay, I may or may not, like, past here, starting here, from here on out, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to memorize and remember the names of these Pokemon, so please give me some grace. I remember how long it took me to talk about these Pokemon in Generation 3, but also I didn't realize how much I love Generation 3. So let's find out how long this takes me with Generation 4. Turtwig, you're not staying on F tier. Nope. You are definitely goated, my friend. Now, Turtwig was one that I actually, and here I go yapping, but Turtwig was one of them ones that at first I really didn't respect like that. I really didn't. But now, I love this little turtle, bro. The design is killing me. I love it. Like, it makes sense. The second evolution to me is cool. I'll drop it in A, but it really just, dude, the third evolution, Torterra, come on, bro. The tree on its back, there's something so sick on it. It also just, like, reminds me of the spirit from Avatar, which is cool. But I love the little, like, twig growing into a bush, growing into a tree. I love the evolution line. I do. I think it's a great one. Now we're moving on to probably my favorite when I was younger. This was my favorite, like, starter of this generation. It was Chimchar. Chimchar to me is definitely goated. I mean, I don't really, and I know maybe people don't really like the second evolution. I think it's Monferno. I'm not gonna really correct it, but I think some people don't like the second. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I think the whole Chimchar, Monferno, and Fernape, like the whole evolution line, to me, again, this is just my opinion, all right? So I know some people be taking this stuff like to heart or in serious or whatever, and you can cook me in the comments if you have a different opinion. It's all good, but for me, this is the best. Come on, bro. Come on, it's goated. It's goated. To me, I don't hate any of them. I like the middle evolution. I like the little, like, design that they added with the blue. They hinted at that blue that later became part of Inferno. Like, it just feels like a very consistent design that has grown, and that's just what I feel, and I feel like it deserves to be. Piplup, dude. Piplup. Oh my god, it's goated. I cannot stress how cool this little penguin is to me. I love Piplup. Anytime I see a Piplup, you know I'm gonna pick it. The second evolution, it's kind of in the same vein as Turtwig second evolution. I like it, but it's not the same as Homeboy. Come on, dog. Come on. I'm leaving Infernape at the top because Infernape, that's my guy. But oh my goodness, I forgot the name of this Pokemon. Oh, I know it too, and I'm gonna die in the editing process because I'm gonna remember exactly the name of it, but for some weird reason it's escaping my name. But he is so sick to me. I love the way that he feels very regal. I love the trident on his face. The design's just peak. I mean, come on. These right here, I feel like we're the last of a dying breed of just where Pokemon was just cooking when it came to designs. Oh, Starvy, whatever. I'm not gonna lie. Like, these to me are kind of mid. Like, I might put it in A for cutesy. I think this one's A tier, but I like the way it looks when it grows. But this one actually C, bro. Like, I just feel like they're really simple, like, bird designs. It's nothing crazy. They just don't move me like that. They really don't. That's a simple. Bidoof. I know I got some Bidoof fans out there, all right? I ain't gonna say names. I ain't gonna name names. But I know people gonna dislike me if I don't put the Bidoof at least in S. At least. Bidoof should be goated for some people. I respect it. I respect it. But for me, he's an S tier. His evolution to me is cool, but it's not Bidoof. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? It's like one of those Pokemon. Why would you evolve it? What is this? This is a cricket Pokemon, right? Like it's cricket poke. It's a cricket. I think it's cute. I'll put it in A. I'll put it in the bottom of A. The evolution to me is. I'll put it at the bottom of A. It's not moving me in any particular way, but I respect the design. I respect what they were going for, and for me, like, it doesn't look terrible. So I'll put it in A. I'll put it in A because I respect it. But I may change that later on, depending on how this grows. Oh, dude, this might be one of my favorite Pokemon of this generation right here. This might be one of my favorite Pokemon of this generation. Dude, come on. Come on. Oh, he's not goated. I wouldn't put him that high up. He's definitely S tier. But, dude, Luxray? Luxray? Brother! Luxray? The shiny? Like, if I had to rank the... dude. Oh, my goodness. This... Oh, Chef's Kiss. I love this Pokemon. I love this evolution line. I love all three. I don't know what else to say. It's like a really solid design for all three. Actually, the more I'm talking about, the more this guy goes in A. He's like an okay middle design. He sits on the same sort of territory as like the water and green starters. But to me, dude, come on, man. Come on. This is easy. That's easy, man. I wonder how many goated, but oh, I really like this one. I'll put it at the top of A. I actually really like that, and I really fucks with this flower Pokemon. I really dig this design. For some weird reason, the red and the blue flowers to me, and then the white on the for its head. There's something about it that just feels right, and I really like the design. I also just like the Pokemon. I don't know if we get much like feminine energy in some of the Pokemon, but this one is giving off some dope feminine energy. I ain't gonna cap. All right, yeah. This one's A. Yeah, I would put that in A. It actually sits in the right spot. I think its evolution to me is also A. I don't think it's anything crazy. I definitely don't think it's mid. I think it's a good design for like a dinosaur, for like a if they were going for like that prehistoric vibe, which is what I get with this Pokemon. I don't quite remember the lore of the Pokemon. I'm not gonna pretend like I do, but just from looking at it and just from always seeing this Pokemon, I definitely got to put it in A. I think it's a solid, like I said, I like the gray and the blue. I like that the gray gets darker. I like that the spikes don't feel like they're just random. They definitely feel like they have purpose and meaning, which I, again, appreciate and I like. Oh, this Pokemon to me is also A, but its evolution to me is an S. I don't know what it is about this dude. I don't know what it is, but he's so sick to me. Like, I like the design of it. Like, for some weird... Is this going to be like Generation 3 where I don't got that much mid? Oh, here we go. These are all mid to me. I ain't gonna cap. I know some people might put them in whatever, but to me, those are mid. I'm sorry. Look, they're hanging off the thing. Like, if I zoom in, they might... They added, like, maybe some, like, flowers to it. Like, I'm just gonna be real and honest. It's a mid-ass design. It's nothing. It's not crazy. It's not speaking to me like that. Like, it's just the rainbow. Like, I don't know. It's nothing wild. Now, if the second, like, if the evolution did a little bit more when it came to like the flowers coming out, if they were more like, I don't know. It's one of those like simplistic designs where I understand it, but at the same time, it should have been like at least exaggerated a little bit more. I don't know. Now, I don't remember if this moth was the evolution to these, but I love this. I love this thing. I love the design of like the orange and then the almost like lighter yellow. And then I love the way that it sort of like, I don't know. It just looks cool to me. Like, it looks like a Pokemon that I definitely want to have on a team. I don't know. There's something about it. And then the tooth antennae coming out from its head. There's something really cool. It's giving me Mothra vibes, but in a nice little simplistic, neat way that I really fucks with. So I like it. Now, Combi, I know certain individuals are going to like this Pokemon, so I'm definitely going to put it at A. And then the evolution to me, I'm not going to lie, The evolution to me is actually really sick. Probably the better of the bug stuff that I've seen in this generation. I love the evolution. I love the dress. The way that the dress looks like a habitat of the Combi, I really mess with. I also, it that genuinely does feel like a satisfying also evolution, and some of those Pokemon from Gen 3 also, I think I mentioned that as well. Is like, how satisfying does the evolution feel like when you evolve the Pokemon? Do you really feel satisfied that you did? And with this one, I really feel like you would. Like, if you evolved it and you got that, I'd be like, hell yeah, all right, it was worth it. It was worth randomly picking up this little bee Pokemon, this little cutesy bee Pokemon. But yeah, so that's where I would put it. Pachirisu, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. For like Pikachu, like clones, if you will, like the rodent Pokemon, for me, it's really mid to me. Like it's not like it feels like a safe fake Pikachu design. It doesn't feel like anything super out of it. Ooh, this guy, like, I would put him in A, but for me, yeah, I'll put him bottom A. And I'll put the evolution to me, like, I dig it. I understand where it's going, but it's not going anywhere past A. You know, they're definitely not designs that like are mid to me. Like, they don't do anything for me, like, in terms of like what the design like speaks to me artistically or like, you know, conceptually and stuff like that. I understand it though. I understand what they were going for with the design. So for that very reason, I can't say it's mid, because it's not necessarily like or objectively a bad design. It's just not a design for me. And for that very reason, I'm putting it in A for now. I might move Homeboy to mid, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how the tier list goes. I might make changes, but for now, I'll just put it in A. The little cherry Pokemon is cute. It's cute. Put it in A. I can't. The cute factor is what really this to me is also A. I do like the sort of like feeling of like it growing, and just look at like the little legs coming up. I don't know. There's some about it. The cute factor is winning me over. I ain't gonna cap. And then we have of course, bro. Of course, bro. Top of A. Very, very top of A. Of course. I forgot the name of this Pokemon, like Cherubi or something like that. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know, but I definitely like the cute factor. It got me. Now what can I say, bro? What can I say? The Slug Pokemon. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna put you on D or C, bro. It's not really doing anything for me. You know what it is? Every time I look at this Pokemon, it reminds me of Duvalin. If you don't know, Duvalin is a little candy, a little Mexican candy. I ain't gonna cap. Looking at this Pokemon just made me hungry. It just make me want some Duvalin. Alguien cómprame un Duvalin. Then we got the Apom evolution, which to me is A tier. Well, actually, the more I look at it, the more I like what's going on with those hands. It's mid to me. The more I'm looking at it and the more I'm trying to remember like how Apom looks, like it doesn't feel like a crazy evolution to him. He's kind of just mid. It doesn't really do. It feels like it wanted to be a mega, but it's not, and instead it's an evolution. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. And then maybe the mega evolution of this. I don't remember if there was one that's got put in here. I guess we're not doing megas in this. Or maybe that is the mega. I don't know. I'm not going to waste your time trying to like look everything up. But, ooh, Drifloom, right? Drifloom. I'll put that in A for sure. For sure, dude. Super cool Pokemon. I feel like I might hate. Some people may attack me for this, but I feel like it's a mid evolution. Like, I feel like it's such an obvious, like, evolution to it, and I don't know. It's not really anything super nuts, like, in terms of, like, I don't know. It's not really doing much. It doesn't really add anything crazy to it. I feel like if they would have added, like, a tertiary color other than the red, I guess that's what they really did with the red, but I don't know. It's just kind of mid to me, especially from the base design. Oh, okay, here we go. Baneri, okay, and Lopunny. Okay, let's just get this out the way. Okay, let's just get it out the way. Okay, let's just get it out the way. The Cardi B Pokemon, okay, Oh, this got to be the Mega. Maybe we do have Mega Evolutions here. Is this Mega Apom? That might be what it is, because we got Mega, which I ain't gonna cap. I'll put this in C. Like, it just feels, I don't know. Not really anything. It just feels like a cousin. You know, it feels like a cousin to Lopunny. It's not really giving much. Ooh, Misdrevious though. Misdrevious is going and goated. 100% going and goated. 100%, dude. Or wait, no, is this Mismagius? I'm pretty sure that's the name of the evolution. Misdrevious was the other one. Misdrevious must have been in generation either 2 or 3. Why am I forgetting? Damn, it's almost like I didn't just record those other 2. But definitely goated. I love that design, dude. I love what it's adding on to. I love the way that it looks. The hat being almost like a witch hat. Oh, goated design. Come on, goated design. Love it. Like the crow Pokemon, definitely high A. I definitely like it. I love the like hat. It's giving me like Jack Sparrow vibes. I dig it. The little cat Pokemon, I mean, it's cute. I'll put it in an A. You know what I mean? The evolution, I don't know what they did there. I'll put it in mid, but it's definitely something. Like, I don't hate it. Like, I understand it, but at the same time, I don't like it. It's not like one of those other designs where I understand it and I respect it. I can't respect it. I'm sorry. What the hell is this? Is this the little? Wow, that's kind of cute. I ain't gonna cap. Dang, the cute factor is what might win some of these Pokemon for me. I'll put it in A. Oh, the skunk Pokemon, homeboy. I like the design. I like the designs. I do. I like the designs of these. I'll probably put them. You know what? I'll probably put them right there in middle of A. I do like the designs, the purple and like almost off tan kind of going. It doesn't feel nasty. It feels like a good sort of like I feel like they're complementary colors in a weird way. So I think it works. We got the little. He's kind of like he's cute, but I don't think he's that cute. I think he's kind of mid. The evolution though. Hell yeah, I'm putting the evolution high A. The evolution is so sick to me. I love that evolution. I don't think it's S tier per se, but no, it's S tier. It's S tier. What am I talking about? I like the evolution. What am I talking about? I like it. I don't know what am I saying. We have the baby Pokemons. This homeboy, I'll put an A. I'll put it at bottom of A. That feels right. The Mr. Mime one, I'll definitely put this one in S. I feel like I really like that design for it. For some weird reason, there's something really like not just, it's not like, I feel like I'm saying cute a lot, but there's something really charming about this design that sort of adds to like the Mr. Mime sort of like vibe without sort of like ruin. If anything, it makes Mr. Mime feel like a better Pokemon because of the baby. Anyways, moving on. I don't remember this one. Yeah, I'm not really. This was kind of mid to me. Like, it just kind of feels like a really like. I feel like, and no shade, I feel like you know what I mean. Like my cousin, like not my cousin. I feel like my nieces come up with a better design than that. I'm gonna be honest. The colors are what kind of saving it, but the design is not really anything crazy. Ooh, Spiritomb. Spiritomb is definitely S. Definitely S, bro. I love it. I love it. What more can I say? I love it. I don't know why my voice went deep like that, but I love it. Anyways, moving on to oh, bro. Okay, now we're getting back to some goated Pokemon right here. Oh my goodness, yes. You know, I'm not gonna be a glazer. I think homeboy's an A. I think he's falling under that like second evolution, especially because if you see the third evolution, he's definitely falling under that like second evolution, like kind of like, I don't know what to say, but Garchomp. What do I need to say? Garchomp is the guy. Cynthia's Garchomp. That's the guy right there. That's the Pokemon. You can't say nothing about this goddamn Pokemon, bro. Garchomp is it. He's goated, bro. I don't want to hear nothing against that. But the Mega Evolution, You know, I kind of dig the Mega Evolution, but also like I don't want to put it in A because it just feels like a mid evolution. Like the more like I look at it, like it kind of no, it's actually pretty sick. It's actually pretty sick. I'll put it in A. I'll put it in like bottom A. It's actually like the spikes are giving it like an X. Like I don't know. I like how they added. I don't know. I'm digging it. The more I look at it, the more the red. I like the way that the purple's not necessarily like. I mean, it looks more like violety than purple. I like it. I like it. Ooh, Munchlax. Munchlax to me is A. Much like the other baby Pokemon, I'll probably put it high A. It's not the best out of the baby Pokemon, but I like it. What am I talking about? Munchlax is definitely S tier. The more I'm looking at Munchlax, the more I'm like, are you kidding me, bro? That's Snorlax's baby right there. What am I doing, bro? I love Snorlax. What am I doing? Munchlax definitely there. Then we got, Riolu. Riolu's goated. Riolu is goated. There's nothing else to say there. Behind Chimchar, behind Gibble. Yeah, I'll put it behind there. I'll put it right there. Yep. That feel right. Oh, dude, and then Lucario, obviously goated. Obviously gotta go and goated. I mean, I feel like Lucario's such a sick Pokemon design that they just have tried to replicate it with other Pokemon designs. They're just like, oh, Lucario worked. Let's just put that formula into a different Pokemon and let's just, you know what I mean? That's what I've noticed is like a trend, and I guess I'll get to it when I get to it when I talk about other future more modern generations of Pokemon where you could see a lot of like design, like conceptual ideas or just ways that Pokemon went with certain newer generations are really heavily inspired by older generations, and I feel like Lucario is definitely one of those tent poles that did that for a lot of Pokemon. But anyways, moving on, Mega Lucario to me, this one's definitely mid because it just doesn't feel like, I don't know, it feels like they added spikes, making him a little bit more grungy and called it a day. It's not really anything crazy. The Hippo Pokemon, I'll put that in bottom of A. I really love the design of the freaking evolution. I love the evolution, bro. I'll actually put it right next to that. These two tanks right here, bro. Come on. That's a sick team right there. That's a sick team with those guys, those Pokemon in it. I ain't even gonna. Ooh, the Scorpion Pokemon. I was talking about the other bug Pokemon, but I really dig this guy. I really do. I want to kind of actually put him on S. Ooh, I don't know if he's S. I don't know if it's S. I think for now I'll put it bottom of S because that's just how I'm feeling. Then the evolution to me, I love this evolution. I'll put this evolution at top of A, not really top of A, but kind of like right. Yeah, you know what? That feels right. I love that like vibe of like purple, like more of like a bluish purple going into a violet. I like that design concept a lot. Ooh, the frog. The frog to me is definitely like a solid like design in terms of toxic. Like Toxicroak to me feels like a solid. This is just like a solid design all around. I don't necessarily hate it. I don't think it's S tier because I don't think the design is insane in that term. In terms of like the other S tier Pokemon, that I've put up there, I don't necessarily think this Pokemon's design is that sort of like crazy in terms of like the other ones. Ooh, dude, I don't remember the name of this Pokemon, but holy crap, is that an S tier? I love that design. I don't know what it is about it, but it's doing something. It's working. Yeah, these are, I want to put these in mid, but I feel like the color is really what's saving it, because that really like light blue with the slight like it's a solid. I respect it for what. Ooh, the baby Pokemon. I might get hate for this, but it's kind of mid to me because it just looks like your obvious like baby Pokemon from I don't know. It just looks like an obvious design. Ooh, now we talking about the abominable. Dude, a lot of these Pokemon to me are just A. They're just A. They're not like super S tier like that. They're just A. Like I really mess with these Pokemons. The Mega, uh, I'll also put it in A. I don't actually hate them. If anything, I think the Megas actually works for this. Like it feels like a good third. Honestly, it feels like a third progress. Like it feels like it should just be a third evolution, not a Mega. To be honest with you, I like it. Snivy, I love Snivy. I love Snivy. I love Snivy. Snivy definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. Snivy's definitely S tier, dude. Of course, bro. Like I can't put Snivy not in S tier. When they did Hisuian Snivy, oh, that was sick. That was sick. You could I think the Hisuian Snivy you rode on it. Magnezone. Magnezone. I want to put it in S. And I will put it in S. I like the design. I really do. I like the Magnemites feeling like they're part of it. It almost feels like a very like mecha Pokemon in that sense, and that's necessarily what bumps it up to an S to me. Honestly, I like would be tempted to put it in goated because I really do love the design of that. Licky Licky, right? That's the name of this. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. You know what? This might be our first D tier. I'm not really messing with that Pokemon. I'm good. I'm good off of whatever this. I think I'm pretty sure it's called Licky Licky or whatever. Just stick with Lickitung. Okay? Lickitung was such a good design. This to me just feels backwards. I don't know. I don't know. Rhyperior? Rhyperier's goated. What a goated design. What a random like third evolution, but it's cool. But it's cool. But it's cool. I need to say no more. It's Tangrowth, right? This is Tangrowth. This is one that works for me. This is definitely one that's like not like this one. This one to me feels like a solid like evolution to Tangela. Like it just feels like it's right. It feels like it's one of those like designs where like you look at it and you think, well, this one's definitely got to be mid because it just looks like Tangela, but then at the same time it doesn't. If you look at it a little bit more, there's enough for it to warrant it feeling like a progress, like an evolution. You know what I mean? Like it just feels like a good evolution. Electivire, I'm gonna put Electivire in S. I like it. I like it. He's tanky. What is this guy's name? I forget his name, but I'm also putting him in S. These two are so sick to me. I love the flame shoulders. I love the flame shoulders, and then the flame head. It's almost like three flame. Like it just looks sick. And then come on, bro. They just look like tanks. They look like Pokemon you definitely want on your team. So believe it or not, I'm not the biggest fan. I feel like the face is what ruins this Pokemon for me. Now, this might be controversial. Now, this one might be interesting because I know some people really like this Pokemon design, especially for Togepi. I had high hopes for Togepi. I love the concept of the wings, right? And it being that but there's some like uncanny valley of just keeping that face. There's some like uncanny valley of just keeping that face where I feel like they could have like at least sort of like made it look just slightly. You know what? Just because I like I'm talking too much about this. I love Togepi. Okay, I love Togepi. I don't remember what I put Togepi in Gen 1, but to me Togepi is, I would literally have to, if I could, I would have a Togepi with me right now in live action. That's how much I love Togepi. So that's why this evolution to me, like I love the concept of the wings, but I feel like it should be goated and it's not. For now, because of my love of Togepi so much, I'll put it in the bottom of A. I really want to put it on mid because it just feels like they could have done better. But for now, I'll leave it there. I don't know. For me, see, this is a problem for me with some bug Pokemon, is they just feel like just bugs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, it's just a bug. Like, you know what I mean? Leafeon, Leafeon to me is goated. I love the design of Leafeon. I love it. I love the design of Leafeon. There's something about that earthy vibe that it gives you while also having like the leaf tail. Like it's so obvious, but they didn't miss. Like it's such an obvious Eevee, like Leafeon. You get it. Like it works, it clicks, and the design just works. I don't necessarily think we've gotten any really bad evolution so far. Glaceon. Glaceon's another one that I feel like is really, really good. I would definitely put it on goated. I think these two are. I don't necessarily think any of the evolutions were bad. I'm trying to think of which evolution I would probably mark as bad, and I can't think of anything. I can't think of any. You know, I'm still waiting for my dragon evolution. I would definitely love an evolution that's dragon type. But alas, I don't know if we're ever gonna get it. Or a steel type evolution. I feel like we still got more. Gligar, right? That's the name. I'll put it in A. I actually do like it. I'll actually put it right there. That feels right. Actually, I'll put it right here. Here, actually, second. It keeps moving up. I might put it. No, I'm not gonna put it in S. But I do like the design. I do think it's cool. Ooh, Mamoswine, I think, right, is the name. I don't quite remember, but he's definitely going in S. Definitely going in S. I love that design. It's like the I said, dude, come on. I love it. It just works. Porygon. I'm assuming this one's Z, right? I actually really like it. I actually really, really like it. I think it's the best of all. I think I'm just going to put it top of A. Just for now, but I really do like it. The thing with Porygon, right, is you could go in so many different directions, and I feel like you can't really miss that much. I feel like Porygon lends itself really well to possible evolutions and just in general possibilities. And so I don't really hate that design. Now, ooh, I think these are like the... Wait, are these... Because Gardevoir was in the... Oh, that's right. They introduced the male counterpart in this one. You know, the male counterpart to me is A. He's not really given the same, like, aura that Gardevoir really gives. The Mega, to me, is pretty mid. It's in the same vein of Lucario's Mega, where it's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of there. Ooh, this guy, to me, is definitely giving me mad Toy Story vibes, but I'll definitely put him at top of A, actually. I like it. It works. It's not. Ooh. Now this right here might be my favorite Pokemon of this generation. It might be my favorite Pokemon of this generation. I'm sorry, okay? We got bangers in this. Empoleon. I just remembered the name of the other Pokemon. Oh my god. Empoleon. It might. This also might be also another hot take, but I love the Duskull, to me, oh my goodness, one of my favorite ghost Pokemon ever. I think I probably talked about it in Generation 2 or 3. I don't remember which generation, but I love that Pokemon, and I was just waiting for the dude. Dusknoir? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Anytime Duskull to me is always on my team. I bet this is A. Like, I like the design, but it's not... I don't know. It's okay. The Rotom ones. So I like them. That's the thing. I like the concept of this, and I like the Rotoms. But to me, I don't know. I don't know where I would put these. I'm gonna be honest. Actually have no idea where I put these. I want to put them in mid, but I'm gonna put them all in low A because they're not necessarily like super mid to me. But at the same time, they're not like crazy to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Wait, what is this one? Is this one? I don't know. I'll put them all in A. Was that what the dude? Rotom be doing anything, dog. Rotom be doing anything. It got possessed, and all of a sudden it got possessed, and all of a sudden it had schmoobs. Look, this was even one more. They got the fan Rotom. The Fanatum. I don't know what you would call that one. And then they got the you need to mow some lawns. You need to mow some lawns. You got the I ain't even gonna say. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Some people are gonna have these mythics and whatever, but to me, they're just mid. They're mid mythics to me. I feel like they're so forgettable. I understand that some people might like these, but for me, the design doesn't stand out in anything like any particular way. I don't know. It just feels like it wants to be that Jirachi, that Celebi, that Mew, but it's just not quite there. Like I understand it. I don't hate it, but to me, it's just mid. It's just mid. Ooh, now we're getting into legendary territory. Okay, these are gonna be exciting. Okay, so Dialga, definitely goated. I don't think it'd be a Generation 4 tier list without me putting this boy in goated. Palkia, definitely also goated. Like I said, this would not be a proper Generation 4 tier list if I didn't put. No, Palkia is way cooler than Dialga. Palkia is way cooler than Dialga. Palkia is actually top. Probably the best of this generation, for sure. The more I love, don't get me wrong, I love Heatmore. I wanted more. I wanted more from Heatmore. What is he? I feel like it's just Timu Groudon. I feel like it's Timu Groudon. It's not even mid. It's just bad. It's just not. Ooh, I love this guy right here, though. I love this guy right here. Definitely top of S. For sure. Love that legend. I don't remember his name, but I like it. I like it for sure. Ooh, Giratina, right? What this is? One of them is like Chaos Mode or something like that. It's like its true form or whatever. I think that's the second one. The first one feels like oh my god, like this is something to be feared. Like I'll definitely put him there. And the second one is also really cool. It's just a cool design. I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know what to tell you. They're just dope. They're just sick. Like they just like the first one feels like this like big monstrous like almost like kaiju like legendary like evil like incarnate. And then the second like true form just feels like straight evil. And I dig it. I really do. I like it a lot. Now these legendaries are gonna be the one. Like again, it's just like what are we doing? We just put moons everywhere. We just gonna make a moon shape and put the rest of them all moon shapes. It's just not. I'll put it in mid though. I'll put it in top of mid because I don't think it's terrible. It's just mid to me. Manphy, it's another one that's like mid to me. Like I don't know. There's something about it that's like screaming like cartoon. Not really like super Pokemon. I don't know. It's not really. It's not. I don't know. It's not that crazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna. Bro, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Why did I forget his name? But he's definitely. You know what? Right there. For sure, goated. For sure. What is his name? Why do I forget his name? Holy crap. Dude, I love that Pokemon. The red sort of like jaw, the bottom jaw is so sick. That's so sick. It just works so well with the black, the red, and I just realized too, and the slight blue eye. Oh my god, that Pokemon is so sick, dude. Oh my, what is this? That might just be our first F tier. This one, Homeboy also mid. Like I don't know what we doing. You know what? I'll put him in C just to be nice. Imagine I put Arceus in F. Imagine I put Arceus in F. No, Arceus, the creator. Praise the creator. Praise the creator of all Pokemon. There we go. I feel like it wouldn't be a Gen 4 tier list if I did not put him at the top of GOATed. I feel like it would not be a Gen 4 tier list if I did not put him at the top of GOATed. You know what? This actually feels like a pretty good tier list. I don't know. You guys let me know. I actually don't know if I want to move stuff around. Let me take a quick look before I change my mind here real quick. No, I think this is a solid tier list. Yeah, a lot of A's, a lot of mids. I think we're getting more into the mid territory. No F tier Pokemon for this. And I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna put Licky Licky. I'm gonna put Licky Licky in F tier, bro. What is that? What is that? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. And the more I'm looking at it, the more I gotta put the Duvalin in D. Duvalin, D for Duvalin. D for, this feels right now. This is, there we go. This is a good Gen 4 tier list. You guys let me know what you guys think about this tier list. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. That was Gen 4. I genuinely do like Gen 4, actually, for the most part. The only ones that did bum me out were the legendaries. Okay? I think for most of the like the three main ones, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina, those sick, right? Darkrai. There we go. It just came back to me. Darkrai. Come on, bro. Sick. Arceus. Perfect. But then the mythicals. Now we're getting into stuff that I'm just like, feel like they just threw paint at the wall and called it a day. That's what they feel like. I'm sorry, not sorry. But anyways, again, like I said, let me know your thoughts. Everyone's got their own opinions. This tier list might not be the tier list for you, but that's why you get to make your own tier list, okay? And and I'm just doing this for the benefit of your entertainment, so you can hate and dislike, do whatever, and like and agree, disagree. I don't care, okay? But if you did watch the video and if you respect my opinion, subscribe to the channel, okay? And I got more videos coming up, including a video tomorrow. So, that being said, I will catch you guys in that video for tomorrow. Peace.